What's up? In today's video, I'll be showing you how to easily send an unobtrusive notification to your players using Roblox's built-in system. Since this system is built in, you don't have to do any fancy custom GUIs or super complex scripting. This supports icons, titles, buttons that run functions, and notification durations. Let's get started. This has to be done on the client side, so create a new local script in Starter Player Scripts. If you want to send a notification to a player from the server side, you'll have to use a remote function or a remote event, and I'll link articles on how to do that below in the description. In your script, reference starter GUI by typing local starter GUI equals game:get service starter GUI. Then call starter GUI set core. Set core does a lot of things that are related to Roblox's core scripts, including sending notifications. So, set the first argument to send notification, and the second argument is a dictionary with a bunch of options. So first option is title, and this one's required. So this will show up at the top of the notification. So like alert. Then the body. This one's optional. Icon equals RBX set ID, and then the ID of something, so you'll find out what this is. The rest of the options, including icon, are optional, so you don't have to include them. You could change the order of this if you wanted. Next we have duration, which defaults to a value of 5, but we could reduce it to like 3. And that's the number of seconds that stays on screen. If there are already 3 notifications and a new one is sent, the one at the top is dismissed automatically regardless of duration. Now let's look at how to use some buttons. Button 1 and button 2 are properties you can use to set 2 different context buttons at the bottom of the notification. So for button 1 we could say like hello, and for button 2 we could say goodbye. Then we use callback as a bindable function that is invoked with the button text as the first argument when the player clicks on any one of the buttons. So that's it. Let's take a look at this example that I have with a bindable event called button clicked inside. So we wait just 4 seconds just for everything to get ready. Then we send a notification with all this example stuff, and we have 2 buttons, and the callback is set to this right here. When this bindable function is invoked, we bind it to this code with button text. So if it's hello, it's our first button, we say hello world. If it's our second button, we say goodbye. That's pretty simple. Let's test it out. If we wait for a second, we should see it down here. Yep, and we can say either hello or goodbye. I said hello, and we got hello world. Notice that the notification went away when I clicked on one of the options. Alright, so that's about it for today's video. I hope you found it informative, and I'll see you later.